Day 91. That was still a fun day. Hey, there's a trophy. The diploma trophy for getting an A on the classroom final exam. All right, exam results. Can I view them, please? Or is it just you don't actually have a breakdown of what I got right and wrong? You just have results. There's your trophy. All right. GG's. Well, we got a trophy. I have a key card. There's the diploma trophy. So that's 9 trophies. I might have to have someone tell me what the frickin' last contraption is. I'm missing one contraption. Should have been another page that showed me. Maybe it's still loading or something. That happens. But there wasn't even like another page indicator. What do we got here? We'll do tool shed. That's honestly a good start. I'm okay with this. Okay. The metal detector is a great little thing for starting with extra keys. I can magnifying glass it. But yeah, there's nothing I can click, no second page, just you got an A. Okay then. Do storeroom. Alright, so trying to figure out what this run will be for. Go commissary. Sledgehammer and running shoes, huh? I feel like a set of gems is also usually pretty helpful. Just right off the bat. Spend some money, but that's okay. We have no guarantee this is going to be like a run where we can do anything else. We'll go hallway here, actually. Yeah, it's okay. It also could be bugged or something, but we'll try checking it before I run, end the run. I'll just do closet here, I think. Shovel. Love that. Okay. Let's go. Well, we can go up this way and then kind of go both directions, hopefully. Or we could do laboratory. We did an exam and we passed the exam first try. I had to look up the periodic table of elements again, but otherwise I just went through and got them. All right, continue with experiment. But we had 350 gold and didn't manage to get a freezer because I forgot you can't get the freezer 2 days in a row. All right, what do we want? The 4 ivory dice again. And half your steps. Or do I want extra keys? think I want the keys. We already have 2 hallways, so this is fine. So we'll just do that. It's not that particularly good, but... Alright, log into network. We'll go to security. But yeah, I really want to get these blue tents because I feel like what I need right now more than anything is information on what I can do, you know, next. You know, and even just like a potentially the tiniest thing could solve it. Okay, I think on this run, given that we have some good items to start with, given that we don't have a ton of money anymore, I think my goal for this run will be maybe to try to get the... I could try the burning glass in the utility closet. That could be a fun type of thing. What else? Draft 9 classrooms and pass the final exam. Done. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Oh, well, there's security again. We'll stick the chapel there, I guess. And I'll just leave it for now and go through the entrance hall. Yeah, we've got some good items to start with. So, like, getting a workshop and making the burning glass could be a pretty good plan of action today. Fuck you, classrooms. I don't ever want to see another classroom again. Oh, jeez. I still have not upgraded the pantry. I feel like that's a room that, like, almost certainly would have an upgrade available. I could do corridor and go across. Oh, that'll give me my second hallway. Let's do that. For the purposes of that. And then, yeah, dining room is perfect here. It's not like an ideal spot for a dining room, but it is the right doors here. Enjoy a lunch. Ridiculous pun. No, let's try to draft this corner. Greenhouse is pretty good. Dice bedroom gets me dice. Break room gets me more keys. But we'll do green room. Or greenhouse. Get my, yep, watering can. Got a shovel. This is, once again, barren ground. For some reason, I keep getting the green room here. Where are you? There you are. Singular coin. This is a dead end either way. I think I need keys, so we'll go for this one. Oh, I do want to draft a parlor, actually. I actually do want to draft a parlor today. Oof. I mean, this is keys. But do the bedroom. Bedroom will also get me keys over time. Sleeping mask, nice. Just use it. This is the regular bedroom, so we don't have the loss of steps, really. Okay. Yeah, bedrooms will also get me keys. I want to draft a parlor. This gets me up, though. I don't want to take the dead end there. Alright, now whenever I draft another bedroom after this one, I will gain at least 1 key. Alright, something with doors. A vestibule is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Since you pointed out the barren ground thing, you've been trying to think of ways to use it. I know. That's why I was like, maybe the jackhammer will do something here. Morning room is a wonderful thing in this corner. Let's do that. Yeah, I've been really racking my brains on that one, and nothing is coming up. Lucky rabbit's foot. Maybe my favorite early item, because it snowballs you with items. Veranda also snowballs you with items. I missed my opportunity to use the whatchamacallit, but that's okay. Okay. So yeah, I kind of want a parlor today, and then I want to draft a boudoir and see if I can put the wind-up key on the whatchamacallit. Geist bedroom here is actually kind of nice. As much as I want a patio, Geist bedroom's kind of nice here. Get some extra dice, get a key from my experiment. Say hi to Draxus. Hi, Draxus. And then go. Yeah, another gem. Okay, so let's go across from the vestibule. Good. Workshop we want today. There's my battery pack. I don't know why we want the workshop today, but if I get my hands on the utility closet, I can make the burning glass and try that out. Okay, here's the parlor. So we're going to grab this. And then we're not going to do the parlor puzzle. Yeah. And we're going to carry this with us and see if we can use it. I was sure that I'd be able to use this in a contraption, and so far I don't think I can. In fact, I don't even think it's on the list of like usable things, which makes me very sad. I was like, ooh, what if I can use the wind-up key in a contraption? No, I can't. Cloister of Rinna is cute here. So is Gymnasium. But we'll do the cloister. I have a shovel. I have 2 chances to potentially get a green room on either side. I spent so many of my fucking stars yesterday trying to get a freezer, and then it wasn't until I used like 20 stars that I realized I can't get a freezer 2 days in a row. Sure. I could code check something and get the chronograph. I could get the chronograph back, but do I want the chronograph? There's something else I'd like to put in here. Maybe let's take the chronograph and then leave. And I can, if I get the burning glass and don't get the utility closet today, I can put it in there. Okay. I love a green room from here. A patio would be lovely. I feel a little bit luckier. And there should be a gem over here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. There's some coins. Alright, we have a key card door. That's fine. We have a key card. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, there's my fucking freezer. Okay, we will do the planetarium here. It should have a die in it. Yeah, it does. And I would like to come back here at some point. See if I can get my hands on a telescope. It's so hard to get the telescope, but see if I can get my hands on a telescope. What if that's like my last contraption? Something with the telescope. I don't think I've ever gotten a telescope and a workshop in the same run. Okay, so kennel is good because I have a shovel. Study is good because I can spend gems to get rooms I want. What do I want? I want a boudoir. Secret passage can let me force a boudoir potentially. Let's go study. It's too strong not to take. Especially when we're like pretty high on gems. Okay. Another dig spot here. An old shoe. Places that have... This is a terrible selection. Oh, I can rewind time. Interesting. That's very cute. Places that have... We'll do the kennel. Telescopes. Her ladyship's chamber. Sometimes the walk-in closet, I think. And lost and found. I think those are the places I found the telescope. Secret passage. Courtyard. Courtyard just fully locks me off from the left side of the house. Or the east, east side of the house. Which I don't love. We'll do security here. We're not going to be able to get to her ladyship's chamber this run. But we might be able to get walk-in closet. Courtyard's fine here. A turnip. Break room. Or conservatory. We'll do conservatory. Hi, Ginger. How are you? More keys. I'm doing pretty well. Alright. Rarity of locksmith. Ooh. Locksmith is huge if you draft it early, so we'll do that. Dining room standard is fine. Library unusual. We'll put that to standard as well. Okay, let's try to draft like a dead end here. Vault is a dead end. Could try for the freezer plan again. Fill up on some money today. Freezer's a tomorrow room, so we'll be much more likely to draft it today. Where's my dining room? It's way down there. Ginger, you're already the VIP, so I'm just going to let you keep that. Let me see, how many steps is it to get to the dining room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually not that bad. I might be the closest to it that I'm gonna get. But then, if I'm gonna try to head back to the planetarium and the coat check potentially anyway, I think we're fine. I wish I had the blessing of the dancer today. Gymnasium's great here, actually. I could rotate some of these. Okay, here's the utility closet. So I actually do want this. We can leave that on, it's fine. But we'll turn gymnasium off and garage on. Not that it matters for garage. And then we're actually pretty close. Let's go back now. We have enough keys. I want to see what this does. That's the study. Okay. So we have workshop this way. Okay. Let's make the burning glass. Okay. All right, now we're basically down here. So let's go to the dining room. Fuck it, we have keys. Yeah. Aquarium. Bedroom. Dining room, we'll have dinner. We get 30 extra steps for this. Have dinner. And then straight through to the foundation. I like the vestibule, but it bothers me that it costs, I think like what, 3 gems? 2 gems for, yeah, it's just 2 gems, but it's basically 2 gems for mostly just a worse passageway. I get it that you're guaranteed to have at least a couple unlocked, so it's actually not technically worse. But, you know. Ooh, break room going up like that is really tough. Dark room is fine because we have a utility closet here. And turn it back on. Can we not, with our burning glass, can't turn on. Okay, I'm gonna try one thing though. Set all those to green. Set all those to green. for reasons. There's usually an item in here. Yep, there's a gem. Interesting, so the burning glass doesn't do anything there. That feels incorrect. Boiler room's okay here. There's usually dig spots, at least one. Yep. Unlocks the doors if the other door is locked. Okay, let's do boudoir. Damn, I was really hoping the wind-up key could do something there. Really hoping the wind-up key could do something there. Alright, well, we got 2 more rooms here. Sure, East Wing Hall. And then we'll try to draft a dead end here. Could be time for the freezer again. Okay, there's still another couple rooms over here. Although we can't spend gems on them, so lost and found. Alright, let's see what we lose. You lost the wind-up key. Honestly, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. And we got a secret garden key and a hall pass. I was really hoping for a telescope. Break room. Let's see. 12 divided by 4 is 3, plus 5 is 8. Minus 7, 1 squared is 1 still. 3 squared is 9. 20 minus 2 is 18, divided by 9 is 2, squared is 4, squared again is 16. Closed exhibit. See about the dormitory. Maybe there's something in here. It's a key. Okay, well, I'm gonna lose another item here. I have lost my burning glass. God damn it, the one thing I didn't want to lose. Alright, well, let's see. We can put something in the coat check if we want. Could put the chronograph back in there. Yeah, let's do that. Really? Oh, I do want to run through the, yeah, we have to run through the foundation again anyway. You need calculators for that? It's definitely like, once you speak the language of the game and what it's trying to tell you, it becomes easier, but I was flummoxed on many of the math puzzles for a while. No, I think these are just decorative, which sucks. Because why would they be here if they're just decorative? How is... Yeah, okay. Can't math in your head. 2 + 2 equals fish. I mean, it might equal fish. We don't know. Okay. I was thinking the green button on the top opens that door. Maybe if I turn the VAC indicators to green, that'll light up the other green buttons down there and they'll do stuff. But wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. I don't think we really accomplished anything this run. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the through the vestibule. Through here. Is there anything else I can combine? I have a battery pack. No. Okay. What do we want to put in the coat check? Well, I guess we'll just put the chronograph back in. Yeah, we'll just put the chronograph back in. And then we'll end in the planetarium. Yeah, call it a day. We'll start with 100 extra coins tomorrow, so we can try going for the coin room. Garden excavation site of tomorrow. 5 tomorrow rooms. It's like it's a good run, but it didn't really net us much. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back and keep going.